Welcome to Super Saver VR. This is my third check-in for the Catwalk Weight Down Cashback Challenge. As a reminder, I need to lose 20 pounds by May 11th to earn a $400 cashback prize. In this video, I'm going to be covering gameplay of the game after the fall. I'm also going to be covering some movement insights from playing on the catwalk. And then I'm also going to be talking about the type of exhaustion that you would feel if you get a catwalk. And then we're going to wrap it up with a typical progress report. Let's jump right on in. After the Fall is an intense game to play on the catwalk. It has action moments where you're taking down swarms of enemies. It has moments where you're fighting bosses that are charging at you. It has thriller moments where a enemy is going to drop down from a ceiling, or they're just going to end up right behind you when you least expect it, like so. Aside from that, there's not much of a story mode to this game. Really, just go through all the levels. It's kind of like playing Space Marines 2. Not particularly a story, it's just doing a whole bunch of levels. It does get a little bit lonely because you can't really play with other people because they set the difficulty level much higher than what you can easily do on the catwalk, and that's just because whenever you are walking on the catwalk, you've got to focus a whole bunch on the way you move, while if you're just working with a joystick, you just press forward and you're going to survive. You just continuously spin around all of the opponents. This game is also able to play on lower end hardware. For instance, I have a 10th gen i7 with a 6650 XT inside of it, and it's able to play this game, albeit at low quality graphics, but at 90 Hertz. Now let's go into the movement insights. There are two main directions you can go on the catwalk. You can go forwards, and with some effort, you can go backwards. I mention this to inform any potential buyers so they're not disillusioned with the product. The best way I can describe moving forward is by comparing it to ice skating. Your steps are not one-to-one, so if you consider it to feel like walking, it's probably going to mess with your head. In addition to that, you cannot go sideways with this product. I tried to develop a technique to do so, and all that happened was I messed up this little wheel and had to get another one. Let's move on to the type of exhaustion you'll feel on the catwalk. By watching these videos, you can probably understand why it's so exhausting. This is me right after I've completed the entire run. There are a variety of factors, including mental ones, just from playing the video game. For instance, you could be scared by not noticing that one of the creatures had gotten up to you. For this run, my primary limiting factor was I had started to run pushing my shoulders forward, and doing that hurts your back a lot, not to mention the base physical exertion. But for those that watch the heart rate while I play, you might notice that my heart rate very rarely goes above 140. There are two explanations for this. Number one, there's device error. I utilize a Garmin watch and then I broadcast the heart rate to my computer. The second reason is probably because of how many breaks you can get during the gameplay, like these little safe zones that you can reach and catch your breath. Unless you're really motivated, you're probably just going to lean back against the catwalk and catch your breath. Next up, progress report. For my last checkpoint, I weighed 220.9 pounds. As of the point of video editing, I now weigh 218 pounds. That is a respectable loss of about 2.9 pounds. And that is with the only alterations of my diet being removing soda and bread. Thank you for watching this video. Please let me know if there's any particular game you would like to watch with usage of the catwalk, and stay tuned for my next check-in.